There's a part of your brain that can flip on motivation like a switch. Not the kind of motivation that depends on money, praise, or someone cheering you on. I'm talking about a deeper drive, the kind that makes you want to do things really hard that you normally would never try. Most people never can activate it. Instead, they wake up every morning fighting themselves. You know the routine. You set your alarm with good intentions, but when it rings, your body feels glued to the bed. You hit snooze, the excitement you had the night before is gone, and the day already feels like something you have to survive instead of something you get to conquer. You sit at your desk, staring at your to do list. You know exactly what needs to be done, but your mind keeps drifting towards anything easier. You tell yourself you'll start in a minute, but the minute never comes. By the end of the day, you feel that familiar disappointment, the sense that you could have done more, but you didn't. If this sounds like you, here's the truth. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're not lacking discipline. You're just using the wrong fuel. There are two types of motivation, and most rely on the weaker one. The first type is external motivation: rewards, approval, status, money. It works, but only for a short time. Your brain gets excited before the reward, then crashes right before you get it. It's like running your life on cheap gasoline. It burns fast and leaves you empty. The second type is internal motivation: curiosity, purpose, enjoyment, growth, and freedom. This is the powerful fuel. It does not run out. It builds on itself. It pulls you into deeper focus and flow, where work feels almost effortless. To activate this internal motivation, you need five ingredients: curiosity, mastery, enjoyment, purpose, and control. Curiosity. This is the desire to explore, learn, and understand. When curiosity is high, work feels like following a trail you actually want to uncover. Mastery. This is the drive to get better at something. Every improvement releases chemicals that make you want to keep going. Progress becomes addictive. Enjoyment. Loving the activity itself, not the reward, not the outcome, just doing. This is when work starts to feel like play. Purpose is the belief that what you're doing matters. It what keeps you going when things get difficult. It turns task into a mission. The final one is control. When you choose how you work, when you work, and what you work on, motivation skyrockets. When these five motivators line up, something powerful happens inside of your brain. You release a mix of chemicals that sharpen your focus, increase your energy, and pull you into a flow, the state where time disappears and everything feels smooth. And here's the crazy part: flow increases internal motivation, and internal motivation makes flow easier to enter. It becomes a loop, a self reinforcing cycle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. This is how top performers stay driven for years. They're not focusing on themselves, they're being pulled by something inside. So, how do you strengthen these motivators? For curiosity, learn things that directly improve your work. Apply what you learn immediately so your brain sees the payoff. For mastery, identify the skills that matter most and practice them deliberately, just beyond your comfort zone. For enjoyment, focus on your strength. People naturally enjoy what they're good at, and strength make it easier to enter the flow state. For purpose, define your personal mission in one clear sentence, then connect your daily tasks to that mission. For control, try to control whatever part of work you can. Even small choices increase motivation, and over time, build skills that give you more freedom and options. When your internal motivation rises, everything changes. You stop needing external rewards. You stop fearing failure. You stop comparing yourself to others. You become driven from the inside out. Work becomes something you want to do, not something you're forced to do. This is the stronger future mindset, detached from external noise, fully engaged in the craft. Once you flip this switch, motivation stops being a battle. It becomes a natural state.